What is going on, you primitive screwheads? Sergeant Moose here, back with another Evil Dead the Game video. Now guys, as we anticipate the upcoming launch of Ash vs. Evil Dead DLC coming up in just 2 days, on Thursday, February 2nd, we've been getting some awesome teasers from the Evil Dead the Game social media accounts. Now I think guys, the biggest teaser thus far was just announced yesterday. Now, we've been asking for quite some time that we'd like to see a horde mode of sorts, kind of like a PvE action, continuous spawn portal, horde mode, with endless waves, loot, different things like that, maybe somewhere based at the Nobi cabin, and unfortunately, that mode has not yet been announced, but there has been a new mode. It came way out of left field, none of us expected it. Evil Dead the Game is going to implement their own version of a Battle Royale mode in the game. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. You heard that correctly. There is a Battle Royale mode coming to this game. Now, as far as how that Battle Royale mode is going to pan out, we don't exactly know, but they did leave us with this yesterday. They did say, "Are you ready to spray the walls and wipe the floors with your enemy's blood? Splatter Royale is imminent. On February 2nd, battle up to 40 Deadites in an all-new bonus game mode to see who will be the last demon standing." Now, just with that little snippet of information that they shared, that obviously got a lot of people talking. First of all, it's a new mode within the game, so anything like that is welcomed. Anything to improve the longevity and quality of life of the game is awesome. Now, but still, we still have questions. Are you going to be in spirit form whenever you're doing this? Are you going to be able to possess things, like kind of like as you play Demon right now? Or are you simply just going to go in as the Deadite version of your favorite character and battle it out with 40 other players until there's a last man standing? Well, there was a user on Twitter that did ask pretty much that same question to them, with which Evil Dead the Game did respond today. They said Splatter Royale is our newest game mode, and our spin on Battle Royale. You'll be fighting against up to 40 players as Deadite versions of your favorite characters, and it's all a bloody mess. So, that pretty much confirms it, guys, that you're going to be able to pick your character from any of the survivors. You'll go in as their Deadite form and simply battle the other players. But there's still a lot of questions to be asked, because, of course, how's the balancing going to work in this? For instance, if you go in as a Cheryl, or a blacksmith who can't even carry a gun, how are you going to fare up against a hunter with a hunting rifle camping somewhere just blowing your brains out? That's obviously not going to work. So my assumption is that possibly the balance will be completely different for this mode. Each character will pretty much have a preset skill tree that every character is pretty much the same. They have the same stamina, the same health, the same range, the same melee. Different things like that. That way they just are essentially a skin, to where you can pick any of the characters and they will have the same skill set as all the characters. That seems to be the only way that that's going to be able to work out. For instance, you know, if you're a Henry fighting against a hunter, it's not going to fare well for Henry when the hunter can just keep out-dodging you and shooting you. So, I feel like there's going to have to be some balance, and I'm sure they're obviously aware of that, but we'll see how it pans out. As far as how the gameplay is going to work, I'm not exactly sure, but if I had to guess, if any of you have played Battle Royales in the past, I'd imagine you spawn in random locations. We already have the fog within the game that closes, obviously, whenever you reach the Dark One's phase, so maybe over periods of time, it'll get smaller and smaller and smaller to bring everybody together, and then eventually have a victor at the end. That's the way I'm kind of anticipating it, that's the way I'm expecting it, but again, not the mode I was expecting, but it is welcomed, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm not the biggest Battle Royale fan myself. I never play those games, but it is Evil Dead the Game, and we cover this game, so I'm sure it'll be fun for a little while. It'll be something to kind of dabble around with, so we'll see. But I want to know what you guys think about this mode. Are you excited about this mode? Did you want something else? Again, I still would love to see a Horde mode at some point, but, you know, we'll give this a shot, see how it works. And honestly, guys, if we're being serious, this probably is a good business marketing move by Saber to implement a mode like this, because if we're being real, the Battle Royale genre is the most popular genre in gaming right now. And with the speculation that Evil Dead the Game is going to be February's free PS Plus month, what a better way to implement that mode than now. That's going to bring a ton of people into the game. Now, my only concern about this is in asymmetrical games, when you add new modes, you risk splitting the player base. Some players are going to like the new mode better. Some players are going to like the old mode better. Now, is this going to be good for queue times or bad for queue times? We shall see. But it is going to get everybody a little bit of a chance to kind of play on their favorite side, even though you're not exactly playing as the demon in demon mode, but I guess that's as close as it's going to get in the Battle Royale mode, so we'll see how it pans out. Again, a lot of this is just theoretical speculation. We don't know exactly how it's going to work, but excited nonetheless. And again, guys, I think the most exciting thing about that post is that we got to see Ash's Jacksonville shirt, which obviously seems like it's going to be implemented in the game as well on February 2nd, and that was a much sought-after cosmetic. But I still don't think this is totally enough for the update. We'll see how the mode works, but I definitely think we still need to see a new demon. I'm really hoping we get Ball. I hope he's announced. We still have today and tomorrow to see if there is an announcement for him, or maybe another demon, maybe another survivor. I don't know. But they did say that they are going to be implementing some balance changes as well with this update, so we'll also see there. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the latest news that we have on the Ash vs. Evil Dead DLC coming up in just 2 days, February 2nd. Obviously, we have Ruby entering the game. Really excited about that. We have the new 40-person Splatter Royale mode coming to the game, and we also see Ash's Jacksonville shirt cosmetic. Is there going to be more? We'll see, but I guess we'll have to wait to find out. But we'll be first on the scene to let you guys know this new news. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are pumped for the Ash vs. Evil Dead DLC. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this video, what you think about the Splatter Royale mode and the DLC in general. Thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name's Sergeant Moose. Stick around and rock on.